Welcome to Lunchtime Movie Critics, the brief weekly podcast that introduces listeners to some of our favorite fun, funky, and fantastic feature films. Bonjour cinephiles and romantics alike. Buckle up for a turbulent flight of emotions and a crash landing into the delightful chaos of romance, deceit, and croissants. Today, we're unraveling the 1995 romantic comedy gem, French Kiss. If you've ever wondered what happens when a high-strung American crosses paths with a devilishly charming Frenchman, this is your movie. Grab a baguette, pour yourself a glass of wine, and let's dive in. In French Kiss, we meet Kate, played by the endlessly adorable Meg Ryan, a neurotic teacher with a fear of flying and a love for lists. She's engaged to Charlie, Timothy Hutton, a doctor with boy-next-door looks and an apparent case of commitment phobia. When Charlie heads to Paris and falls for a goddess, Kate decides to conquer her fears and win him back. Ah, love, the ultimate motivator for doing the impossible. Enter Luc Tessier, Kevin Kline, a roguish Frenchman with a knack for thievery and the kind of charm that could melt the Eiffel Tower itself. Luc's plan to smuggle a stolen necklace and a vine into France becomes delightfully complicated when he and Kate cross paths on a flight to Paris. What follows is a series of misadventures involving misplaced luggage, stolen kisses, and a quest for true love. Kate is your quintessential 90s rom-com heroine, quirky, slightly neurotic, but with a heart as big as her hair. Meg Ryan delivers her usual charm with an extra dollop of neurotic energy. Kate's evolution from a cautious planner to a woman who learns to embrace spontaneity is both relatable and endearing. Plus, her disdain for all things French is hilarious, especially when she's forced to navigate the city with Luc. Speaking of Luc, Kevin Kline gives us a Frenchman so charismatic you almost forget he's not actually French. With his expertly executed accent and mischievous grin, Luc is the perfect foil to Kate's rigidity. His evolution from a self-serving thief to a man in love is as enjoyable as it is predictable. But hey, that's why we love rom-coms, right? Timothy Hutton as Charlie is the kind of guy you love to hate. He's handsome, charming, and entirely clueless about what he truly wants. In other words, the perfect rom-com plot device. Then there's Juliet, Susan Anba, the goddess who steals Charlie's heart. She's beautiful, sophisticated, and frankly, more of a plot point than a character. But hey, not everyone can be as fleshed out as our leads. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. One quick question: how's your beard looking these days? If it's feeling a little rough or looking a bit untamed, let me introduce you to Beard Bright. Their premium beard oils and balms are exactly what you need to take your beard game to the next level. Personally, I've been loving their Da Vinci's Orchard Beard Oil. With hints of pear, cedar wood, and sandalwood, it smells amazing and keeps my beard soft, hydrated, and itch-free all day. And if you're dealing with unruly flyaways or need some extra hold, their Beard Bright Beard Balm gives you just the right amount of control without any stiffness. Plus, everything is made with natural, high-quality ingredients. So if you're ready to upgrade your beard care, head over to beardbright.com and use the code PODCAST for 15% off your first order. That's beardbright.com. That's BeardBright.com. Beard Bright, smart beard care for the modern man. And now, back to the show. Let's talk visuals. French Kiss takes full advantage of its picturesque setting. From the bustling streets of Paris to the idyllic vineyards of the French countryside, the cinematography is a love letter to France. Cinematographer Owen Roizman captures the essence of Paris, the romance in its narrow streets, the grandeur of its architecture, and the serene beauty of its landscapes. It's enough to make you want to book a one-way ticket, or at least Google some travel deals. The film also uses its setting to mirror Kate's journey. As she becomes more comfortable with the chaos around her, the camera work shifts from tight, claustrophobic shots to wide, open vistas. It's a subtle touch, but one that adds depth to her character arc. One of the film's greatest strengths is its humor, and the cultural clash between Kate's straight-laced American sensibilities and Luke's laissez-faire French attitude provides ample comedic fodder. Their banter is sharp, witty, and occasionally laugh-out-loud funny. Whether it's Kate's horrified reaction to Luke's table manners or Luke's bemusement at Kate's obsession with cleanliness, the humor keeps the film light and engaging, and there's also a delightful subplot involving Kate's attempts to navigate the French language. Her mangled attempts at French are both cringeworthy and endearing, just the right mix for a rom-com heroine. At the heart of any good rom-com is the chemistry between its leads, and French Kiss delivers in spades. Meg Ryan and Kevin Kline have a palpable connection that elevates the film from a simple comedy to a heartfelt love story. Their dynamic is electric as they bicker, banter, and ultimately fall for each other against the backdrop of Parisian romance. One of the film's standout moments is a scene in which Kate and Luke share an impromptu picnic in the French countryside. As they talk about their dreams and fears, there's a palpable shift in their relationship, a realization that perhaps they found something more than they bargained for. It's sweet, sincere, and everything you want from a rom-com. French Kiss may not revolutionize the rom-com genre, but it doesn't need to. It's a film that knows exactly what it is, a lighthearted, feel-good love story with just the right amount of humor and heart. With its charming leads, picturesque setting, and witty script, it's a cinematic treat worth savoring. So, if you're in the mood for a film that'll make you laugh, swoon, and maybe even book a flight to Paris, fear of flying be damned, give French Kiss a watch. It's proof that sometimes love really is a journey, and what a delightful journey it is. And remember, whether you're in Paris or Peoria, never underestimate the power of a well-timed kiss. Au revoir, movie lovers.